Hi Aquarius and welcome. My name is Dawn of Embracing Dawn and I am back and resuming my readings. Took a little break, was inspired, directed, guided to take a break and do some creating to help to make some tools that will support you in your wellness. And it's been a really beautiful time for me. To step into that space. So I've created these beautiful semi-precious stone crystals and minerals, these bracelets that, everything, they all vibrate at a different frequency and they, help support you in your emotional and overall wellness. And I've been making these beautiful turkey smudge feathers for your smudging rituals or, just for your daily smudging routines when you use sage or any other herb to sort of clear the air. They're really very pretty, and they've been created using foraged feathers. Went out into the forest and found some feathers that had been molted, and I've cleaned them and cleansed them and have put them to good use. So let's see what your focus is, Aquarius. Surrender outdated beliefs about yourself. Is this not the time for that? Absolutely. Let go of limiting ideas about yourself that originate from the past. Then you can own your own power and soar into your life. So this is all about, sometimes we hang on to, we have these belief systems, we have these ways of moving through the world where we unconsciously just hang on to them. And whoa, holy smokes. Okay, hang on here because we have a whole bunch of cards that just flew right out. Okay. All right. So one popped out. We'll take that. We'll put the rest in and see if they pop out one at a time. We want the ones that pop out now and again, but we don't want the whole pile. All right. So sometimes we just hang on to it, and as we shift and we grow and we evolve and our frequency elevates, then what happens is these belief systems that we held or that we were taught quite often, taught by others, by family members, society, social media, whatever it is, it doesn't align with who we are. It doesn't align with where we're going, who we're evolving into and becoming, and we're always becoming. That is the journey of life. So it's time to take a look at where maybe you have some outdated beliefs, Aquarius. Oh, they are just flying for you today. So that's beautiful. I love that. There are places where you're holding on to some belief systems that maybe were never yours to begin with. Maybe they worked for you for a period of time in your life when you needed them, and now you don't need them anymore. And you're shifting into a new space. Okay, 2 have come out there, so we'll take them. I would normally just take 2, but we've got an extra that wants to come out, so we'll do that. So let's take a look at this, and we're also going to draw from the Psychic Tarot. So this was the Spirit Song Tarot, very beautiful, gentle energy within the Spirit Song Tarot. And then we have the Psychic Tarot, which is, it's a tarot oracle sort of card deck, and it's really insightful as well. So instead of pulling 3 piles of 3, I did 3 piles of 2, and then we're going to end each path or each pass with one of these. So let's see if they want to pop out or not, and if not, we will draw for the ones that will be in your reading. Okay, so looks like we're going to draw for them, so we will cut the cards. And the link will be below. There will be an email connection below for now, and I'm looking at building a little site for these tools to support your wellness. But for now, let's just look down in the description below, and you will find a link to an email. Just connect in with me. I'll give you pricing. Shipping is included in the pricing, and we will get your tools to you. So let's take a look, Aquarius. Here we go. In relation to your outdated beliefs that no longer serve you, and allowing yourself, to own your own power by letting those limiting beliefs, those outdated ideas that, you know, they don't serve you anymore, to let them go. Oh, this is beautiful. Look at this. Okay, so we've got some fire energy in here. We have representation from everywhere, and we've got some major arcana and some court cards. So we've got influence from all the signs. So there's not one particular sign that's showing up more than another in this reading. A little bit more fire energy maybe. No, equal fire and equal earth energy. So that's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or the crystals is that Pentacles energy. So that would be Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Okay, the last reading went really fast. The messages came really quickly. So if I talk fast, I apologize. But, well, I don't apologize. The messages are coming quickly, and it's information that, you know, clearly needs to be said. So we have got the 6 of feathers and the 6 of acorns, double sixes here. And 6 of feathers would be 6 of swords. That's air energy, and that is transition and insight. So you're on this journey where you are transitioning, definitely in relation to this card here and this message here, and you're gaining new insight, which is allowing you to shift and transition into a new space, which also means that you need to leave some things behind, you know, which is exactly the embodiment of the overall message of the card, Aquarius, is that it's time for you to allow that to fall away, you know, to transmute that energy and let it go. And then you've got the 6 of acorns, which would be the 6 of wands. And that is around success, triumph, accolades, you know, that's that fire energy in this beautiful image of this stag here. You know, this is, you're coming into a place where you're experiencing more success, where you're triumphing in your life. And this can be in multiple areas of your life. It'll be different for all of you. But through the shifting, you know, you're coming into a space where you're adjusting, you're aligning, you're willing to receive guidance and help and support from others, and move into something that's better for you, which is beautiful, because this leads to this beautiful success, and not just this triumph and this feeling of an accomplishment, but also it's leading to your truth, your truth. It's getting you closer and closer, because we ever evolve. And Aquarius, this is leading you more towards your authentic truth. What is the truth for you? What stands and resonates the most clear for you? That's becoming more clear within this process. And I suspect, you know, that you've been through some shaking up, maybe even, well, I say that and that's so funny, maybe even a tower moment, and you've got the tower in your reading. So I'm correct in suspecting that you're really going through a revelation. And it's not just in the mental body and the emotional body, it's all the things, you know. It's a favorite phrase of mine, all the things. And this is shifting you on all levels. And this is transforming your life in all levels. And it's an absolute beautiful thing. So moving forward here, we've got the 9 of acorns, which would be the 9 of wands. And typically that's a heavy energy. This is where you're gearing up for the worst. You know, you're having to reclaim your power. You've maybe been pessimistic, or you've become pessimistic about some of these outdated beliefs. And these outdated belief systems that that have been lingering, that you've been hanging on to, you're ready to shed that. Like, my shoulders just want to shrug it off for you. You know, you're ready to shed that, and you're ready to move forward. And gearing up for the worst, you don't need to, you know, you do need to have courage and commitment as this King of Crystals, which would be the King of Pentacles, comes forward. But this king is a beautiful king. You know, this is a king of courage and commitment and just the good side of life, financially secure, you know, likes the things that bring you comfort and leisure, very strong emotional support within this person. And these are, you know, they are looking at each other. So you're going You know, you're going from one to the other here in terms of you're leaving this Nine of Acorns and you're pulling back your power and you're persevering and you're pushing through, Aquarius, with whatever this pertains to. But to me, this is internal. This is an internal journey. And this may be connected to external events in your life, but this is really all about you so far and about how you are shifting your vibration and you're elevating and you're going through that breakdown, shakedown of old beliefs and letting those go to integrate and incorporate your, your new belief system that serves you better in the space you're in right now. And with this King of Crystals, which would be the King of Pentacles, that's that beautiful courage and commitment. So this could be an earth sign that's in your life, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, masculine energy, but it doesn't have to be a masculine. It can be any identity, but it is a masculine energy, but a very nurturing, loving masculine energy. So this could be someone in your life that is supporting you in all of this, that is mentoring you in all of this, that is your person to lean into, to lean on. But it could also be that you're asked to embody the energy of this king within yourself, and you're now in a space where you're willing to do that, because we have this master number 11 coming up, and this has come up in 3 or 4 readings today, and this is the balance. So it's finding the balance in everything, and you're doing that, by allowing yourself to release what doesn't serve you anymore and not being overly attached to that. You're allowing yourself to open into a belief system that's been evolving within you for a while, or new ideas, a commitment, and renewing your commitment to you as you evolve and grow. And Aquarius, that's always a beautiful thing. Get into that power of nurturing yourself, and tap into those emotions a little bit. Sometimes Aquarius, I'm an Aquarius moon sign. Sometimes we can be perceived as a little bit cool, a little bit aloof. Maybe sometimes we see sort of the bigger universal picture, but that doesn't mean we don't have emotions. We often intellectualize them and, speak about them a lot, but that doesn't mean we don't feel them. We just feel them from a different energetic space possibly. And just allowing yourself to lean into that a little bit would really be beneficial right now, because you do have the major arcana of the Tower, which is that release and revelation. So again, Tower moments sometimes, and this is major arcana, speaks to, bigger life events, not just day-to-day things. So this is around in connection to your anchor card here. This is definitely in connection with you, and it's an internal Tower moment where you're coming into perhaps a gradual, but it feels like a more sort of sudden acceptance, at least, or realization of this shift that's happening within you, and allowing the old to fall away so that the new can come in and can be integrated into who it is you are and how you want to express and move yourself through the world in this moment, And then with that, we've got the 4 of Crystals, which would be the 4 of Pentacles. This is about control and security. So the 4 of Pentacles is, it's almost about holding yourself back out of fear. So if you've been holding yourself back out of the fear of the impact of what this change will bring for you, just know that it's going to bring about this beautiful, beautiful shift and renewal for you. It has caused you, you've got some double 8s here, it has caused you to emotionally withdraw. So those of you that are connecting into this, you have had a period of time, or you are having a period of time where you have pulled in because you're either going through this Tower moment right now, or you've just been through it recently. You see it coming, and it's caused you to kind of freak out a little bit, and just allow it to be, embrace it, look at it, don't judge it, just allow it to come up and observe that from your heart space, and see that this new evolution of you, as I mentioned, we're always evolving and changing. This new evolution of you is going to bring about so much more comfort and standing in your power and fluidity in your life, and just, beautiful things, just allowing that to shift and change. And then you've got some water energy here, which could be connected to a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or not. You know, it depends on how it connects to you. But this is the Eight of Shells, which is quest and renewal. So this would be the Eight of Cups energy. And this is about, you know, the renewal is about letting go of that old, abandoning something that doesn't serve you, and then your search for something new that does. And that's the quest piece of this. So, you know, you've withdrawn emotionally because you are renewing yourself. You are coming into a new space of being, a new way of understanding, a new perception. And this is all beautiful. To make space for this, you've got to let go of the old and what doesn't serve you anymore. And we are, you know, light beings. We are always shifting and changing, and we always have permission to let go of those outdated beliefs and ideas about ourselves. They served us in the moment for whatever reason, and as time moves on and we evolve and grow, they don't serve us anymore, and we're ready for, you know, new parameters, new to shift into that new space. And so this Eight is saying you are in that space, you are shifting now, and to allow that to happen, because it's going to bring about this beautiful renewal for you. So we're going to pull on some crystal energy and some feather energy to close out your reading. And nothing is popping up, so we're going to cut for the cards. Okay, so we have Unakite that's coming up. And Unakite is a beautiful stone. It's got reds and oranges and greens in it, which connect to the sacral, the root, and you know, to the heart space chakra, also to Mother Earth. It's grounding, but it's living in the now. So the message of this stone and this card, this allows you, the essence of Unakite allows you to live in the present more, and to release the past, separate them and see them for what they are, and to embrace what's happening in your life as it's occurring, you know? And then you have Tiger's Eye, which is overcoming your fears. So this is that emotional withdrawal and, you know, that closing in a little bit, that coming from that place of fear with the Four. You're transmuting that energy, you're releasing those fears, and Tiger's Eye is just, it's a beautifully stunning stone. And I'm sure I must have some Tiger's Eye in at least one of these bracelets. I know for sure with the ones I have. This one was gifted to me by a beautiful friend, and the Tiger's Eye has got that beautiful brown and black striping with the iridescence, you know, like it is a tiger's eye. And it allows you to stand in it grounds you, but it allows you to stand in your personal power and to not be affected by fear, and to push through that and take action. And then you have Black Kyanite, which is, you know, set strong boundaries. And this is a grounding stone as well. So this is all about not only creating new ideas and new belief systems and adopting them as they unfold for you, but with that comes new boundaries. So, you know, maybe you used to hold the belief that it was okay for people to walk all over you. And now you're becoming, you know, stronger and more aware. And you're like, no, not so much. That's not working out for me anymore. And so we're shifting your sandbox rules, so to speak, shifting your boundaries and teaching others a new way to treat you and a new way for you to move through the world. And again, that's powerful, powerful stuff, Aquarius, powerful stuff. So we had one pop out here, and let's see if there's one more that wants to pop. Maybe no. Okay, so we'll draw for this last one. Oh, I've never had this one before. Okay, beautiful. Let's take a look. So the one that popped out is Meadowlark. Smile. You will soon experience a wonderful journey of inner discovery. You're already there. You are already there. And if you haven't quite hit into it, then it's coming very, very soon whenever you come across this message. And then we've got Flicker. New rhythms are coming into your life now. You are encouraged to trust and adapt. Beautiful. See, and that speaks exactly to this. So accept it, receive it, believe it. It's okay to let those old things go, Aquarius, to allow the new to come in and integrate and evolve and shift with you and present yourself to the world, you know, in a way that more closely aligns with what is your authentic truth now, you know, in this moment. So Aquarius, this is your timeless read. Absolutely beautiful. You know, shedding the old and coming into the new. Any feedback you'd like to give in the comments, anything constructive, any insights, you know, how it resonated, I would love to hear. And please remember to live big and shine your light bright. Until next time.